Hi one, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Ruto talked about securing jobs for Kenyans abroad. And that brought a lot of debate in this country. I've seen now Kenyans are revisiting that remarks from William Ruto because there were so many questions we were asking here. How do you feel proud talking about Kenyans getting jobs outside to go and build other countries, other nations, but not creating an opportunity here to enable Kenyans to build their own country? Hapa nyumbani. Those were the questions. But this discussion is back here. I've seen many videos being shared on social media. You talk about the jobs in Germany. He quoted 250,000 jobs. And he said Kenyans have a chance to go and work in Germany. Then someone is asking serious questions. What are the requirements for Kenyans to get jobs in Germany or to go to Germany? What are the requirements for you to get that visa? Now you look at the requirement, you come to a conclusion that even if Ruto was talking about getting jobs in Germany, these jobs are not for the hustler, in as much you want to paint it like cousin is a hustler. Those who are struggling to earn a living, those who are struggling in their lives to get something just for the next day, those jobs does not belong to that class. But when it comes to campaign rally, those are the people that he's going to address, and they will be clapping their hands. So if you check on requirement, which is the main issue why Kenyans are revisiting this discussion, it is clear that you need to speak German. If you don't speak German language, forget about securing a job in German. Then the question comes in, how many Kenyans can afford to learn German? How many Kenyans can speak German? And how many can afford to go back to class and learn German language? You are a hustler. Now the requirement is you need to know Germany. How many can afford that? Then you talk about the issue of getting visa. Again, you need to show your bank statement, which should not be less than 750,000 Kenyan shillings. That one is close to 1 million. Now, the class that Ruto is addressing is hustler. How can hustler have that kind of money in the bank? In your bank statement, how? How possible? People who live hand to mouth. In fact, if you give them money like this, and they are in an era of where Uhuru was president or Kibaki, where the environment was good for business, they cannot go, they will just do their business here. With all this, the conclusion is that Ruto is a liar, a scammer with misleading statements.
Let me tell you what, Kenyans, if a president cannot create jobs in his home country, how can you create jobs outside your country? Yani njoga hizi kuwika kwao, anataka kuwika nje, utawika nje namna gani? Now, in fact, let me tell you what, you heard that there are over 250,000 jobs in Germany. Kenya, let's be honest. Do you know that for you to be given a visa to Germany, you must speak German? And for you to speak German, you must go to a school to learn German. And how much does it cost to learn German? How many Kenyans can afford to learn German? Secondly, to get a visa to go to Germany, your bank account must have at least 750,000 shillings balance. Tell me how many Kenyans have 750,000 shillings in their bank account? Is there any embassy that can give you a visa when you have nothing in your bank account? For us, we only have M-Pesa statements and Fuliza statements and Hustler statements. Hustler statements and Fuliza statements cannot give you a visa. This is a joke of the century. This person is a liar and is a scammer and is misleading and does not care about Kenyans. Because how many Kenyans have flown to Germany How many of them have gone to Korea, have gone to Saudi Arabia?
Now we are continuing this panel discussion, but just a quick request. For those who are watching and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. You know, there is a way you can tell someone that I'm not helping you indirectly, but pretending to be having interest in helping that person. That is exactly what Ruto is trying to do here. He has no solution for your problem. He has no any interest for creating a job for you. But he comes out in pretense to lie to you that I have jobs for you, when he knows very well that most of the hustlers cannot meet the requirement to get those jobs. You can't meet. It's like umeenda kwa bank na unataka loan. Requirement yenye umepewa ni yenye hata you cannot afford one of them. Unataka loan ya, let's say for example 200,000, and someone is telling you to bring a surety of 3 million. What's that? And maybe you cannot afford that. So it's another way of telling you that Mimi, I will not help you. So Ruto was telling Kenyans that I don't have a solution for you, but he was playing smart. Because those are the questions that Kenyans are asking themselves. Poor people here. Wengine walimaliza tu form 4 na shule zenye walikuwa nasoma ni shule za kawaida hapa za day kwenda kurudi. Hizo shule hazikuwa na uwezo wa kufunza language like German. Now you're telling such a person that you have secured a job for him in German. How can he get there when he cannot speak the German language? Si alikuwa anasema ana target hustlers. Hizi ni kazi ambazo zitachukuliwa na watu ambao wameenda kwa shule kubwa kama zile zinafunza German language, other variety international languages. Those are the people who can afford. So it means you went to a good school that was offering such kind of subjects. Lakini zetu za kawaida tunaenda day hapa kwa sababu ya umaskini mwingi. We have no anything we can get from what Ruto is trying to come and promise to you. And yet you keep on clapping for him. You cannot secure this job. Now we assume that you want to go in class and learn this German language. What is the cost? Is it cheap? Is the government providing an opportunity where they will teach free of charge? The answer is no. You have to pay money to go back to class and learn this language. Not free. Unless Ruto would have come out with an alternative on how the government can support Kenyans who want to learn German language and get those jobs free of charge, then that will make sense. So Ruto lied to Kenyans freely. You talk about the requirement in terms of bank statement. Mama mboga anauza mboga leo anapata faida yake 500, kesho ametumia imeisha hivyo. Na hiyo yote ni M-Pesa. Na hustler statement. So that man is right. We cannot afford to have such kind of money that we have done such kind of transaction. When we are struggling to get a job, we are jobless. So these jobs are not meant for you, not for me. Ni ya kazi ya watu wengine. Wale ambao wako na uwezo. So hizi ni kazi zenye watu ambao wako wanafanya kazi hapa Kenya na wanafanya biashara zao hapa Kenya, biashara ambazo labda zinanawiri. They are the ones who can afford to have this kind of bank statement. So the jobs are meant for those who already have jobs or those who have business and are transacting, not for the hustler. But above all, there was a question we were asking. How do you feel proud when you are building Germany? You are building China. You are building Dubai, Qatar, Saudi Arabia. You can name them. But you don't build your own country. And you feel proud that now I have secured jobs for you. To go and do what? To go and build Germany, not build Kenya. But Kibaki was a different person. And I shared one of the video where I was trying to appeal to Kenyans and promising on how he will try to make a conducive, friendly environment that will allow businesses, allow people to have a friendly working environment to come and work back home, do their business home, manufacturing home. Kibaki wanted Kenyans back in Kenya to build Kenya, but not just without any plan. He had a plan for them, and indeed, he managed to fulfill that agenda. These people have no any plan. The only plan they have is to tell you to continue staying where you are staying, and of course, with what they are doing here, you must just stay there. Lakini wanataka pesa zako. So, as the conclusion in this statement is, Ruto is a liar, scammer, and with misleading statements. Sio ndio mambo inafanyika hapa. Who will manage these requirements? With all this, that's why Kenyans are saying that Ruto is a liar all the time. All the time, Ruto is a liar. Alafu wanamaliza kwa kishindo ya kwamba ashindwe. May Ruto be defeated with his lies.